Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and today's video is going to be my June wrap up. I'm really sorry this video is going to be up so late. Also, my Jenga TBR is also really late. Basically what happened is that the end of June, like the last days of June, were crazy for me at work. I finished June 30th, so it was absolutely nuts. It was crazy. It's crazy. I will keep you from the details, but yeah, it was crazy. And I received the second dose of the COVID vaccine on July 4th, and I was completely dead from the second dose. So I was really, I couldn't do anything on the 4th, on the 5th, and the 6th. Okay, so it's really, really crazy. So yeah, it was really intense. So that's why this video is up much later than I would have liked. But I'm really feeling better right now. Everything is fine. I went through it, but God, it was intense. I had a lot of side effects, and yeah, but I'm really happy your girl is fully vaccinated, which I'm just so happy. So yeah. But let's go into the June wrap up. So in June, I finished 6 books and I didn't completed my Jenga TBR for June. If you want to see how I did or how bad I did, actually, let go check out my July Jenga TBR. But yeah, I read 6 books. So it's not that bad, but it's not really good either. For the majority of June, I was in a reading slump, so it was really hard for me to just read. Yeah, it was hard, but I got through it. I think I'm still a little bit in a slump, but it's really less intense than what it was in June. Well, for the majority of June, but yeah. The first book that I completed is Concrete Rose by Angie Thomas, and I gave this one a 5 out of 5 star. It was amazing, like all Angie Thomas books. God, I love all of them. It's crazy. I listened to the audiobook for that one too, and I absolutely loved it. It's shorter than the other two, so with 80 Give and On the Come Up, but it was so great. I wanted more, but yeah. I really hope Angie Thomas is gonna write more books into this world. I really love um, the setting. I really love the characters. Also, we see characters that we've seen in previous book into this one, which I really loved. And this book is really a coming of age of how Star's dad, Maverick, came to be who he is. And yeah, it was beautifully written. I absolutely loved it. I am going to read everything that Angie Thomas is going to write in the future, like for sure. I just really love her writing and her stories, and also I really enjoy her characters. They're well fleshed out and they're so complex. I really love them. So that was amazing. Next, I finished Prodigy by Mary Lou. So this is a reread for me. This is the second book in the Legend trilogy. Well, now it's 4 books, so more of a series. But yeah, I really want to reread the Legend trilogy because it's been so long since I've read it. I think it was in 2015, so it's been a while. Okay, it's been a while, and I really love Legend. I really love Prodigy too. I give it a 4 out of 5 star. I just wanted more. I don't know, and I know the more that I'm like craving for is gonna come up in the next book in Champion. So I'm really excited to read Champion, but yeah, to reread Champion actually. But yeah, I really loved it. I really love June and Day. I just feel like they're too, like, it's too insta lovey for me, for my taste, but I really love them. They're great characters, and with the circumstances in which they were born to, yeah, they do pretty great with what they have. So, but I really enjoyed my reread of it. The next one that I finished is The Lost One by Sheena Kamal. This was the June book pick for the Literally Dead Book Club hosted by Books and Lala, and I liked it. Yeah, I was not that impressed. I was pretty confused most of the time. This is set in British Columbia in Canada, and it's about a missing girl, and there's so many characters. So many characters. I was so confused. Most of the time I didn't know who the main character was talking to, or like we were following who. I was really, really, really confused. I don't think I'm gonna continue this series because this is the first one in the series of thrillers. Nora, the main character, is really unlikable. I didn't like her, but yeah. This is a 3 out of 5 star for me. I didn't like it that much, so it's sad, but you know, it happens, so yeah. The next book that I finished is Gardez l'œil ouvert by Victoria Charlton. So this is the first book in a series of 2 so far that is out, but this one is a true crime nonfiction about 15 mysterious disappearances that were not resolved. And Victoria Charlton is a YouTuber here, a true crime YouTuber, and she does video in French. So this book is in French, and she's from Quebec like me, and I really, really do enjoy a video. So I decided this month to pick her first book, and I really, really enjoyed it. I don't read my nonfiction, but this was amazing. I really, really loved it. And I listened to the audiobook, and she's narrating her audiobook, and I thought it was amazing. God, I really, really, really loved it. And I loved it so much that I decided to read her second book in July. So yeah, it was amazing. I really, really, really loved it. I really love true crime. Yeah, this was amazing. If you do understand French, go check out her videos. I'm gonna leave her channel down below. And if you do read in French, please pick this book up. It's amazing, and there's like pictures in it, and it's kind of like a mixed media thing. So there's like letters, there's pictures also in it. Just yeah, some pictures. It's really, really great. I really love the format of the book. I really love the audiobook, and I really love the stories too. So this was amazing. Next, I finished Hair Fire by Sarah J. Maas, and oh my god, I think this is one of my favorite in this series so far. This is the third book in the Throne of Glass series, and oh my god, it was so good. I give it a 5 out of 5 star. We were introduced to many new characters that I love. Rowan, Manon, she's a witch, and she's so badass. She's so cool. And we are following multiple perspectives in this one. So I think in Throne of Glass we're all only following like Selena's perspective. I think in Crown Midnight we're following Dorian, Cole, and Selena. And this one we're also following those 3, but also Manon and sometimes Roran. I loved it, and we were also on new land, new territories, and with magic and stuff, and I really, really love it. I really, really loved it. I really love the fact that Selena is like a really skilled assassin, and like she proved that in the previous books, but in this one she's training, but it's to control her magic, and I loved it, loved it, loved it. I'm so excited for the 4th book, Queen of Shadows. Like, this is gonna be amazing. Like, this was amazing. I'm so, so, so excited. This so good. So yeah, like I said, I 5 out of 5 star. And finally, the last book that I finished is Night by Elie Wiesel, and this is a really short nonfiction about the Holocaust, and we're following Eli when he's going to concentration camps. It's really hard for me to say that word because it's the same word in French, so it's really hard. But yeah, we follow him when he's been taken from his home to when he was finally rescued and after the war. This was really hard. This is really short, but I couldn't read it in one sitting. I couldn't. I'm not gonna rate it, like I said, because it's a nonfiction. But it was so hard for me to read. I think I read it in like 3 days because it was too much. It was too intense. Um, yeah, it was really hard emotionally to read that book, but it was beautifully written. I really loved it. I don't think I'm gonna reread it just because it was so hard to read, but there's like 2 other books I think in the series called Dawn and Day, I think. I might read those, but yeah. It didn't won the Nobel Prize for nothing. It was really well written. I really, yeah, even though it was heartbreaking, even though it was really hard to read, I really loved it. So this is it, guys. This is my June wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a next one. Bye.